Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. You must say hello wherever you are coming from, because I can sometimes see you and I can sometimes not. So good morning, everybody. Give me a wave. Give me a hello. As we join this morning, Heavenly Sisters, in the chapel of confusion and calamity for the Sunday service, with yours, Mr. George Michael. Well, I guess it would be nice if I could touch your body. I know not everybody has got a body like you. No, they don't. Right, who have we got? Let me know, send me. Leanne, you're here. Okay, everybody say hello. It's taking ages to come up for me. Some time up from that emotion. Time to pick my heart up off the floor. Anybody feeling like that? Good morning, Marie. Good morning, Catherine. Good morning, Leanne. I'm showing you the door. I gotta have faith. I gotta have faith. Faith, the faith, the faith. I gotta have faith, the faith, the faith. Baby, I know you're asking me to stay. Say please, please, please don't go away. You say I'm giving you the blues. Maybe. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Louisa. Maybe you mean every word you say, but I can't help but think of yesterday when you tied me down to those lover boy blues. Becomes an ocean before you throw my heart back on the floor. Consider my foolish notion. I need someone to hold me, but I'm gonna wait for something more. Cause I gotta have faith, girls. Ooh, I gotta have faith. How are we all? Let me know how you're doing. How has this week been for you? Please share in the comments. Send me some emojis. Let me know how you're doing. Woo! Well, we get all excited for the Sunday service with a bit of Georgie. Hi, Christina. I feel a little bit of line dancing coming on. Before this river becomes an ocean, before you throw my heart back on the floor. Yep, we got some exciting stuff going down at the moment, girls. Woo. Today in particular. But I gotta have faith. 'Cause I gotta have faith. I gotta have the faith, the faith, the faith. I gotta have faith, the faith, the faith. Woo! Good morning! Good morning, everybody. How are we all? Oh my God! Oh, sisters gathered here this morning. Gathered together in the tribe that is the craziest tribe on the planet. The Shamanic Sisterhood. Yes, Faith, you are correct. I love that the song is You've Got to Have Faith, and Faith, Smiley, has already put in the catchphrase that pays. Are you ready? What a fucking week. Oh my God. What a fucking week. What a fucking week. Anybody else had a what a fucking week? Anybody else had a what a fucking week? Louisa, I can see your woolly ball emojis. If anybody doesn't know Louisa, she sells wool. But she also has some champagne on that emoji too. Well, it has been a game of two halves, hasn't it? What an interesting week. Hi, Sanya. Hi, Amy. We had that Mars square Saturn. Wow. I mean, really, really tough energy that is breaking us now, actually cracking us out of our old paradigm. Leanne had a very good week but got issues with family. Yes, they are struggling to understand your newfound confidence and independence. This is exactly what's been going on this week. Debbie, good morning. Sarah, good morning. What a fucking week. So, Maurice, hello. Mars square Saturn did me wrong. You know, the sky is the way the sky is. It's how we perceive it and how we respond that truly denotes our power. And this is exactly what this week is going to show us. So, last week opened us up to that Mars and that Saturn aspect. And last week I mentioned that this is going to be going on for a while because Mars turns retrograde on the 10th of September when Saturn starts to slow down to move forward. And Jupiter, the biggest planet in our solar system, is going to start moving forward as well. So all of these big retrogrades that have been happening in the last few months are going to start slowing down, and the tide is moving back. Just like when a tidal wave is coming, you need to pull the sea all the way back first to hold that energy in order to rush it out onto the shore. And so that's what we're going to be seeing in the next couple of weeks. But this week is going to really shake shit up. So we saw that Mars square Saturn. We moved into Mercury starting to trine in Virgo, in its home Earth star sign, trining Uranus in Taurus, waking us up to our actual material life, the brain and the material life, how we can think our thoughts into being, into actual physical reality. And with Uranus in Taurus, it's asking us to ground, take in our downloads and ground them so that we can see a physical manifestation of what it is that we're dreaming about. But this week we'll see even more exciting results as Mercury, as we've just seen now and happening this weekend and right now in the skies. Mercury is not just trining Uranus, it's also trining Jupiter, then Pluto, then Saturn. And as that configuration happens, we have this enormous excitement in the air because actually this is a configuration of truth. It's a configuration of hard-hitting, earth-bound truth. Mercury, the messenger, is our communication. It's how we receive communication in our human sphere. We've also got Uranus, how we receive ideas from the cosmic. It's the great collective unconscious. And all the thoughts and ideas that have ever been thought or thunked is still in there. But when we have this Capricorn energy that we have been really coming through the bloody motions with lately, I mean, super duper, you know, the last few months we have seen so many things crumbling around us and, you know, in our personal lives and globally. These structures start to get a real influx of new ideas, an influx from the ground up, the earth up. It's not those and the higher echelons that are going to be ruling this energy. It's those of us at the earth, right down at the bottom of the pyramid. The ones that are the earth healers, the ones that are the light sparks. And we're going to start seeing this really taking momentum now in the next 3 months, when this grand trine opens everything up, and the sun is going to move into that space in the next few days as well, lighting this up. It's literally like a bright white triangle in the skies, just sending energy all around. There's no output. It is just working it, whipping us into shape. And as all of this is happening, while we have Mercury and the sun in Virgo, in that pure energy of clean, cleansing, natural, healing, open, truth, peace, the healer, the critic. We are going to see that full moon in Pisces, directly opposite all of this energy. Directly opposite this purity is our emotions. Pisces is filling our emotions. And Pisces is the great unknown. It is the magic. It's the cosmos itself. It's consciousness, it's unconsciousness, it's super consciousness, it's whatever is beyond consciousness. It's all of the mystics, the mystical energy, the energy we can't see, the energy that is only energy that we feel and just spontaneously know, and all of that energy that we don't know too. And that moon is going to be widely conjunct the Neptune that is already in Pisces, that rules Pisces. So all at once this week on Wednesday, we are going to see this clarity, this purity, this incredible energy that we feel with all of these planets in Virgo, sending this beautiful energy around all of the Earth planets and waking us up, being opposed by this welling up of the full moon inside of us all. Remember, the moon rules our internal world, our emotional state, our inner environment, our inner universe. And in Pisces, it is just completely expanded into the all. It can be incredibly overwhelming. We can see all at once the real truth in our lives, the real truth of who is there for us and with us, the real truth of what it is that we've been clinging onto that has not been serving us. And it can be fucking painful. Why? Because this gush, this high tide of energy, this high seas energy is going to come out and literally like a tsunami wash us clean. But as it washes us clean, you know what happens. It takes all the debris with it. And to take the debris with it means we need to be prepared that if we are clinging on, the sea is going to wash all of that away. So this week is going to be a tough week, surfers. And this is why I'm here to say, ladies, in the shamanic sisterhood, we don't let the tides take us down. What are we going to learn how to do pretty fucking quickly? We're going to learn how to surf. We're going to get our surfboards, and they ain't no paddle boards no more. We don't have anything to help us along. We need to balance quickly. We need to learn to be with uncertainty. Learn to be in the absolute all and everything. And just to let that come through us. Because the more we cling on, the more we are going to suffer. And so I was looking at this word, suffer, and I was like, don't suffer, be a surfer. Yeah, I know, I can't help it. It always kind of comes out. I think I'm like some kind of spiritual comedian, a spiritual comedian sometimes. But I can see this energy now of the forerunners, those of us that are at the absolute precipice of evolution. And you know, it might sound like there's a lot of us. It might sound like because you are in this group, you're here with me, you may have feeds on your Instagram, your Facebook, Twitter, whatever it may be. You may have feeds that are always constantly feeding you with personal development, high vibing energy, people that you might connect with in different groups. It might feel like there's a lot of us in this situation that are actually aware of what's happening and are consciously deciding to surf rather than just getting thrown along with the tide. But actually there isn't. Actually, compared to the 8 billion people on Earth, there's a very small percentage of us that are forerunners. There are a very small percentage of us that are now riding that bridge from healer to wholer, from those that have been seeking to now creating. There's no longer an excuse, really, with all the information that we have available on how to integrate and how to become enlightened. I know it sounds kind of like deep, but how to enlighten yourself, how to actually remove the heavy baggage. That's what enlightenment is. Remove the baggage of this heavy thought, these projections, these assumptions, these ways of expecting. We are expecting people and places and events to behave the way that we have always expected them to be. And we only learn our expectations through our environment as we're growing up. So that means that everybody has different expectations. Yes, we have some cultural expectations that are similar. The Disneyfication of romance, for example. But actually what we do is we take our preferences of what it is that we want and how it is that we want things to go, how we want relationships to pan out, what we want the result to be when we kind of create something or put something out in the world, what we want the response to be when we say I love you to somebody, or we say I don't want to be with you anymore to somebody. You know, our preferences determine how we respond back when we do not get the response that we wanted, when we do not get the response that we expected, when we do not get the response that is comfortable. Irene, Debs, Sophie, hi. Rachel, hi. Welcome. We've got an intense one this morning. Why? Because this week, is going to bring up some really big, strong emotions. You know, Pisces is the last energy in the zodiac, and the full moon is the last phase in the lunar calendar. We are culminating the old ways. We are finally allowed to let go. We are having to give our permission to ourselves now to release. But not to release so that we get washed away, to release so that we can surf that tide. And when we look at the universal energies as being against us, then we will never be able to surf, because we're always battling the tide. We're always against the ocean. Has anybody here, hands up, if you've ever stood at the ocean and been able to hold it back? Now, unless we've got Moses here. Moses, are you here? Parting the Red Sea? Are you here on the Shamatic Sisterhood this morning? How are you doing, Moses? Nice to see you. Come down from Sinai now. We need you to hold back the ocean. No, Moses isn't here. It's us. We don't have the fucking Ark of the Covenant to hold back the sea. We have us. So we need to become resourceful. We need to learn how to jump on that tide and let the ocean, let the sea, let the universe take you where it wants to take you, because it knows what is the best for you. And this is a difficult path to take sometimes, because you will feel like an imposter. You will feel like you're not great enough to take on the challenges that are coming your way. You might feel like you're failing all the time. You might feel like this great path that has been given to you is too much, it's overwhelming. But actually, it's your time. It's your time to jump on the surfboard. Jump in the sailor. Yes, Amy Lynn. A smooth ocean never made a skillful sailor. That is exactly it. This is the time when the ocean starts going all over the place. And we all come together and we say, right, let's hold on, girls. Hold on together. Remember your positions. Who's the super healer in this bit? Who's the amazing marketer over here? Who's the incredible navigator? Who's the captain? Come on, get to your port, get to your positions, girls, sailors, ahoy, ready, surf school is up. Because ultimately, we all have innate gifts. Ultimately, we are all born right now for this moment. We incarnated for this moment, not for 20 years ago. We needed 20 years ago to get here, but to be here now. Changing departments this week, Leanne. Yes, bring it on. So if that wasn't enough, girls, I want to alert you to something that is happening today. Callie Rose, hello. Anybody who's listening here, please, 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 just let me know that you're here because I can't see everybody. Catherine, jump and learn to swim on the way. Absolutely, Catherine. Have you ever seen a dog try to paddle? Have you ever seen a cat try to paddle? A cat tried to swim across a river. I have. They just have to get across. It's a bit like a panic swim. But we don't want to panic swim. We want to sit in our gifts and we want to become the magicians of this moment. Because right now, ladies and those gentlemen that are swirling around you. Hi, Sarah. Oh my gosh, you have so much sea energy with you today. So much water energy. What is happening is, oh, hello, Bridget. We have Pluto, the great destroyer. Opposite Venus, who we are, what we love, what we value, how we make money, how we create, what it is that is our genuine, feminine, receptive energy. And she is in Cancer. Cancer is so vulnerable. Cancer is the home, is the mother, is the moon. You know, just the gentleness of receptivity and this sweet feminine energy. Opposed by the mighty heathen of hell himself, Pluto, in Capricorn, where the patriarchy was created. There is this mighty monster, this mighty devil up against our softest, most vulnerable part today. And this energy is an incredibly tough energy to navigate because there is power plays. You can imagine the soft vulnerability of a child versus the big, masculine boardroom manager, director. One of them looks like it has the power. The other one looks vulnerable. But actually, when the child is just childlike and in its own gentle, sweet magic, it has the power to soften the mighty beast. It has the power to allow the beast to weep its own shadows, to repent, to enjoy, to be sweetened, to be softened, to hold the child's hand and to be redeemed. Not to be forgiven, but just to see that the shadowy ways of holding on to magnificent power, the power of the ego, does not allow us the magic of heaven, because the child is the one that moves into the heaven. The child is the one that sees the magic of the universe. The child is the one that sees the deities and the spirits and all of the possibilities. The child is the one that sees imagination, creation. The child is the one that keeps asking and asking and asking for what it wants because it believes it's possible. And so today I want you to be aware of this mythology around power, because it's going to come in this week when we feel the power of that sea, when we feel the power of that emotion, when we feel the tsunami of our beliefs being ripped away from us, when we feel the power of someone outside of ourselves holding authority, holding power, telling us what to do, making it look like it's fucking scary. Remember the child inside of you. Remember the sweetness. Remember the vulnerability. Remember the imagination. Remember the magic creation. And soften the beast inside of you. Soften the beast externally. Because this is what will happen. We will see a power play. But at the same time, as I wrote this morning, we've got Mercury opposite Neptune. We're able to connect to spirit. If we do not see the tsunami as something that is going to sweep us away, and when I say us, I mean things we held dear, relationships, family dynamics, jobs, belief systems, thinking we can do it on our fucking own, still going over the same old motions. We're healers, we are wayfinders, we are way showers, we are witches, we are intuitives, we are forerunners of the new. We don't need the new age anymore. We don't need gurus to tell us how to be anymore. We have the magic inside of us. But if we keep looking outside of us at that incredible sea and that tsunami, we're going to run, we're going to shit ourselves and we're going to get drowned. So grab your paddle boards, grab your surfboards, listen to a little bit of Hawaii 5-0 and jump on. And if you fall off, fuck it, get back on again. Don't let power outside of you control you. Don't let teachers, including me, outside of you tell you how to be. It's time for your guidance now. It's time for the guidance of the child. It's time for the guidance of the vulnerable. Little Venus, all by herself, over in Cancer on her own, opposite Pluto, Saturn, Jupiter and Pallas Athena in the big corporate Capricorn. And yet, if she goes into her own magic, if she goes into her own vulnerability, her own destiny, her own essence, they don't have a fucking leg to stand on. You hear me? Go into your essence, go into your child, play, jump on the surfboard, be magical, because this week is a magician's week. But it will be illusory. It will look like it's not. And those of us that have magic inside of us, we will see the outside. Do not let imposter syndrome take you over. Do not let yourself be the apprentice over and over and over and over again. Become the magician. Become Merlin. Become Moses. Part the fucking sea if you need to. But get yourself a surfboard. Have faith. This is why George came to me this morning and he was like, you know what? You've just got to have faith that no matter what is coming at you right now, I promise you, I am taking you to the place you need to go. Don't believe in lack. Don't believe in poverty consciousness, whether that be financially, whether that be in love, whether that be in relationships, in your families, in your health, in what's happening in the world. Believe that Mother Earth and the universe knows exactly what they're doing. And us little humans, we have no fucking clue. The best that we can do is surf. Catherine Thompson, surfing maverick over here. Can I just say, on that note, you reminded me to be a maverick, to be a wayfinder, to be your glorious outrunner on the horses, the wild fucking horses of time, and to be the wild witch that you always came here to be. You need to have a fucking strong core. You need to know that whatever is coming, you're going to dance with it. Because that's what a maverick does. That's what a wild woman does. She sees the wind and she lets it fly through her hair. She sees the sea and she dives into it like a mermaid. She sees the sun and she shines just as fucking bright as it. And she sees the earth and she melts into the magic of every single herb, every single flower, every single tree, every single plant. And she takes in absolute medicine. And she hears the call. She hears the call. This is the call. You are ready. It is time. Your fucking wings have grown. You are not the apprentice anymore. You are the master. You are the magician. It is fucking time. Invest now in your strength. Invest in your own prosperity consciousness. Invest in the ability to see that no matter what happens out there, you are fucking good. And I got you here. I've got you here. Even if you're feeling wobbly, you need to send me a message this week. I'm feeling fucking wobbly. Where is the Shamanic Sister Surf School? Where are my surfers at? Where are my surfers at? Send me a surf emoji. I should have probably done Hawaii 5-0 as the music for today. But what I want to do before I give us some Georgie Porgy pudding and pie, kiss the girls who definitely didn't make them cry because he was kissing somebody else instead, honey. George said, King George, you've got to have faith, because before you throw my heart back on the floor, I'm waiting for you, but actually I need to value myself enough to wait for something more. Don't eat scraps. Don't think you can do it on your own. Don't think that you are an imposter. You can eat from the table of heaven. You can swim in the sea with all of your sisters together as we literally surf these waves together, shoulder to shoulder, in all of our magic. And if you are with people that are bringing you down, if you are in a place where they just don't understand you, focus your attention elsewhere. Bring your attention in to an energy that wants to support you. It won't be forever, but there are people that will have to be let go because they're no longer on your frequency. The frequencies are rising and you've got to have faith. You've got to have faith. And so, this is what I have for you all today. This is a selenite knife. And so, during the coven, on the full moon, this Thursday, I'm going to be creating ceremony where we cut away the past. We cut away the past like never before so that you can step into your greatness. What do you think of this bad boy? Isn't it beautiful? With roses. Roses for Moses. So let me know what has resonated with you. What has resonated with you this morning? Let me know as we listen to the great Michael himself, Jesus Lord. Are we ready? Excited for Thursday in the Coven? Yes, Debbie, it's your first time. Ladies, by the way, who was on the masterclass on Tuesday? Oh my gosh, we had some powerful downloads on that, didn't we? Flipping heck, that really shook up some. Can I say thank you, all the women that have taken on Monetize Your Magic. It is time. This is time. I should have mentioned that before. This is the time to monetize your magic and get a hold. Yes, Chloe Porter, you're in. Woohoo! Oh my gosh, it's so, so cool. Oh, and by the way, I have a surprise coming for you all this week. Just so you know, you got to keep watching out for my lives because I have got a surprise coming. Yes. You ready? Thank you for this every week. Makes you realise you am. Even more letting go. I let go of my container and sold all of your stuff. Yes, you do. Empty the container. We've got little Bridget here this morning. I like the little bit at the beginning of this song, Faith. That was insane, so great. Yay, release the debris and surf the ocean of energy. Ready? Woo! What have we got, Bridgie? Are we going to pull a card for everyone? Who wants a card? Could touch your body. I know not everybody has got a body like you. I gotta think twice before I give my heart away. All the games you play, because I play them too. Woo! Some time off from that emotion. Time to pick my heart up off the floor. Woo! And devotion. What does it say? It takes a strong man, baby, but I'm showing you the door. Because I've got to have faith. Right, choose a card for us, please. Oh, look. Baby, I know you're asking me to stay. I'm just going to turn him down for a minute because there's no need to worry as everything is working out beautifully. Irene, peace. And there's the child and there's the water. Oh my gosh. The child and the water smiling. Can you see that? Ah! It's okay if you have that. Bridget needs to be on the stage. She absolutely does, without a doubt. She already is the stage. I love the power of the vulnerable child and stepping into the magician. You did. Are you going to sing with us? Come on. Because I gotta have faith. I've gotta have faith. No. She found a blackberry. The faith. Ready? So come on, let me know what's your decree this week. What are you going to do this week to hold you on your surfboard? Edwina, you're welcome. Do your dancing. What do you think of my new poncho, by the way, everyone? Let me show them the poncho. What do you think of that? I love it. So we have peace this week. We're going to have some crazy energy, girls. We really are. But hold that childlike energy. Because I gotta have faith. I gotta have faith. Yeah, I gotta have the faith. I gotta have faith. Yes. I'm going to get on my surfboard and drop my imposter off. Yes, you are. So, ladies, this week, Maram, hello, I didn't see you before. Yay, Rachel. Yes, Christina. Oh, my gosh. Let me tell you, if you take the leap of faith this week, you will be rewarded beyond where you could possibly imagine. You really will. I am not without it myself. I am releasing an awful lot myself and moving in to the abundance codes, the awakened energy of this new forerunner energy. And I'm so excited to be sharing that with you. So if you're not in the coven, why not? You need to get into the coven immediately because we are going to be doing an incredible ceremony this Thursday, 8 o'clock UK time. So if you want in, you need to send me a little DM. And by the way, if you are on the fence about monetize your magic, if you have been seeing the girls saying, I'm in, if you have been wondering what the heck is going on, and if this is going to be right for you, you need to get into my DMs because next week is going to be so incredibly busy. And I want to take all of you ladies with me to prosperity that really are ready now to just, you know, fuck the old and get in with the new and absolutely birth your brand new visions, getting in touch with your magic, no longer being the apprentice, being the magician. And I cannot wait to be your guide. So, one more time for Georgie? I think so. Any questions, girls? Any questions? I think I should... Let's go straight to the diddler bit. Yeah? Does feel like church, doesn't it? What do you think? Isn't she beautiful? So we took the girls out last night. Seeing my lovely sisters back home, getting grounded in the sand and the waves hit me. Yes! Yes. Amy went for a healing yesterday. Jump off the edge, Christina. Yes, you will be caught. So I took the girls to a sober rave last night. It was so much fun. It was so much fun. We had a really, really good time. What are you guys doing this weekend? Taking a leap of faith. Fuck the old you. Absolutely. The old you is gone anyway. It's time to collapse the timelines. Collapse the timelines and start to be the new you. The new you is already here. We're just living in the fucking past. But I'm showing you the door because I gotta have faith. Do you think I could use her as my microphone? Is that allowed? Faith, the faith. I gotta have faith, the faith, the faith. Actually watching your brother do a real life gig today. Yes, Chloe. Say please, please, please don't go away. You say you're giving you the blues. Maybe. Sally Deacon, good morning. You're a little bit late. And you're doing a virtual gig with your girl band tomorrow. You need to put it in the group. Before this river becomes an ocean, before you throw my heart back on the floor, oh baby, I'll reconsider my foolish notion. When I need someone to hold me, but I'm waiting for something more. Yes, I gotta have faith. Rachel, yes Rachel, monetizing your magic. Chloe, monetizing your magic too. I cannot wait. Okay girls, have an amazing weekend. Woo! Singing on the edge, Louisa, come on. And Sally. I'll put all of this in the group later. Have a great weekend. Love you all. Bye. Before you throw my heart back on the floor. Can you see I can't go yet? Sea salt kisses, Sarah. Bye. Bye.